What's the first one?
Alrighty, now, you know, Jamaicans are everywhere in the world, and there's a big buzz about the United States general elections, which will happen November 3. And history making, it could be the first for our Jamaican Jackie Gordon, who is running on the Democratic ticket in the 2nd Congressional District on Long Island. A win for Gordon would create a number of firsts. She would be the first Jamaican, my people, first Jamaica-born person to sit in the U.S. House of Representatives, the first person of color to represent that congressional district, and the first female to be elected from that district. And that's what's hot in politics. Oh, in the United States of America. Jackie Gordon, all the best to you. Wow. And she's from a little place, well, not little, but we well know White Marl in St. Catherine. And at age 7 is when she migrated with her parents to the U.S. So she's been there a very long time. She was enlisted in the United States military. She served 29 years there. She was an educator in New York for almost 3 decades. So she's experienced, and she's had a lot of given a lot to the United States. So Jackie Gordon for Congress, first. Many firsts if she gets through.
Who do you think is going to win the presidential election?
The presidential election, Joe Biden.
Okay. All right. This one is very, very sad. The Health and Wellness Ministry is reporting that a cluster of COVID cases have been found at the Golden Age home in Vineyard Town, which is very close to St. Joseph Hospital. Now, they say so far 72 samples taken, 43 residents and staff have tested positive. It's uncovered as part of its ongoing island-wide surveillance, the ministry says, of senior citizens' homes and infirmaries. The ministry said the testing of 428 residents and 162 staff members is expected to be completed in the next 2 or 3 days. They say emergency management protocols have been triggered at the facility. Those tested positive have been put in isolation, while others are being placed in quarantine pending the outcome of their results. And I quote, all residents and staff are to be monitored closely, even as a section of the facility from the initial positive tests have come is managed with enhanced infection prevention and control procedures. The ministry further said it will provide support to review and strengthen the infection prevention and control measures at the home. We pray that they will be fine.
Yeah, wow. It does spread like wildfire when it does reach that location, huh? All the best to the staff looking after the elderly there. All right, another good story in the hot topics. The Prime Minister of Jamaica donates $2.5 million to UTEC to help students in need. After hearing the cries of the children, the Prime Minister donated and delivered 2 checks, one for $1.5 million from the Labour Party, Jamaica Labour Party Education Funds, and another $1 million from the Prime Minister's Positive Jamaica Foundation. So he was moved to reach out to the students following recent media reports concerning financial difficulties faced by the university students, and that was the response. So that's good news. There we go. All right, well done, PM. All the best to the UTEC students and the beneficiaries of that donation. What else is going on? Another hot topic.
Philip Paulway says he'll be supporting Miss Lisa Hanna for the PNP president, but he will not campaign for her. He says in a statement, Paul said although Hanna is the better candidate, he would not be campaigning. Instead, the PNP vice president said he would reserve himself to assist in ensuring a united party after the election. I quote, as is my abiding principle, I pledge my loyalty to the new leader once elected. Well, there you go. Of course, we'll be speaking with Miss Hanna later on around 7 o'clock. We had a chat with Mr. Golden yesterday, and we will be speaking with Miss Hanna in just a little while. So there you go. I won't ask you who you think will win this one.
Not sure yet.
I just say I won't ask you.
Oh, I was going to say.
But let me ask you, who you think will win?
Boy, I think I'm going to reserve my comment on that one until we speak to the Member of Parliament. Lisa Hanna.
I'm not asking you who you want to win, you know. I'm asking you who you think.
Well, it's not even about want. I think it's about their delegates deciding who they believe is going to be the best. So for me, I just want, I think both are competent enough to provide the oversight and to be the opposition and members of parliament and lead the organization to greatness. I think they both have the capability to do it.
Yeah.
But only their people know them best. So those who know, who have a vote, you know, and you need to make the right decision because we need the People's National Party to become strong to do what they're supposed to do.
I think everybody know that I just do things a little bit differently from everybody else, and I think everybody know that I don't understand governance and stuff. I would just much prefer to see they just go in a room, everybody, and just come out and say, see the leader here. I've seen these leadership races. There's no way I think me and you running for a position and you tell me, say, me an idiot and me thief and me all kind of thing. And then I win. And I was like, oh, come, Mrs. String, I want you right beside me. I just don't understand that. So I think, and I could be wrong, but I think the first time Mr. Holness was named the president of the JLP, I think that was what happened. I think they chose him. I know there were leadership races after that, because I think he lost an election, and I know Mr. Shaw.
Mr. Golding believed that Holness was going to be the man to
But I just think, I can't say, me and Richard are run for a position here, and I say, Richard is an idiot, and Richard don't bright like me.
No, but we can have a healthy competition, and that's healthy. I think we can healthily. It's okay. You're an athlete. It's the same thing.
No, I understand. That's what I'm saying. I understand all these things. I'm just saying.
Like an
all
athlete.
Right. So I go for it, and Clive vote for me, Marvin vote for me, two other people vote for you, and then I win. Me kind of feel I have a problem with the people who don't vote for me. I don't know if we are that magnanimous to say you never vote for me, but I love you same way, and let's deal with this thing, which is what should happen, and I hope will happen. But I would still prefer that the delegates come together, choose who they want, put out that person, and everybody comes behind
what the goal is. Are we for self, or are we for the party and what the party stands for, or what the country needs and the vision of the country? So, politics is an interesting game.
No,
but it is like being an athlete. We're good at, when we run on the track, right? I go done you, I go done you upon the track, Yeah, you take your body. Yeah, 9 point.
I think it's
but then later.
Clive,
really?
Yeah, Clive having kittens. Look how I forgot.
He's having kittens.
Yeah, yeah.
That is our floor manager is having kittens, people. So that means we need to take a break.
Okay, still to come. Do you know all the Jamaican slangs and their meanings? If not, you might have your Jamaican passport revoked. Not in Augusta. News in 5. When you come back from this break. Stay with us, please.
That's right.